Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I'm excited. Today we are going to be making lentil smash burger taco. Lentil smash burger taco. I got this recipe. I'll leave his name in the description box. And yeah, let's get started. So we got the ingredients you're going to need. Some white corn tortillas. That's going to act like our base, our bun. I always go with Viola Life cheddar cheese. That's my favorite brand. If I'm going to go with vegan cheese, it's always going to be Viola Life. It calls for gluten-free rolled oats, nutritional yeast, a quarter of red pepper, a half of yellow onion, some cooked. It calls for a can of lentils, but I'm just going to go ahead and cook about half of this. Well, not half, because that's going to be a whole bunch. Well, maybe I'll save it for, a bowl or something. But I'll cook half of the green lentils. This is going to be the topping for our tacos. Some shredded iceberg lettuce. It calls for white mushrooms. And for the spices, we got dry thyme, smoked paprika, cracked peppercorn, salt, garlic, onion powder, and for the lentils, I'm going to be adding some vegan butter and garlic and season it to give it a little bit of flavor. But this is all that we're going to need, so stay tuned. Okay, so we are back. I got my lentils and I brought them to a boil. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take some minced garlic. I'll put like a tablespoon in there. Now I'm eyeballing it. I tend to eyeball stuff. And we're going to put a dollop of the vegan butter. We're just going to give that a stir. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. So I want to go ahead and pre-season it, so it'll already have that flavor. Salt, pepper. Pepper in there. Throw in some onion powder. It's not coming out. Now I'm making a mess. That's okay. Get all that goodness going. And then we're just going to cover that. And we're going to turn the temperature down to low. And we're going to let that simmer. Now, and by the way, I got one of these off Amazon. We're going to use this to kind of smash and press down our lentils once we finish putting everything together and combining it all. So I'm excited. I love this thing. Let me move this over. So we're going to let our lentils cook. Now I'm going to move on to the food processor. And the recipe calls for you to go ahead and blend up 5 mushrooms, about half of a red pepper, and half of a yellow onion. So we're going to throw all of that in there. Get in there. And see, I love recipes like these because I can go ahead and just use vegetables that would have gone bad. Like those onions, I needed to use them before they went bad. So, get it on here. There we go. I'm just gonna blend all of that. All about the same size. That's what we want. And for now, we're just gonna go ahead and put that in its own bowl. And set it to the side. Because this is gonna be combined, going the wrong way. This is gonna be combined with our rolled oats and spice mixture and the lentils, and we're gonna mash it all together, and this is gonna be like our burger. So come on off of here. See, this is why when you make little stuff like this, you use more dishes, and I don't like using a whole lot of dishes, but that's okay. Anyway, we're gonna scrape this and put it in the bowl for now. And it smells. I wish y'all could smell what I smell, because it smells so good. So flavorful. So we're going to put that all in the bowl here. Put this to the side. Put this in the sink. While we're waiting for everything to finish, we're gonna go ahead and wash those same dishes we just made. So we wash as we go. So yeah, there goes the mixture there. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, put it to the side for now, until our lentils finish cooking. So y'all see the mess I made right here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. And then we're gonna blend our oats and our spice mix next. Let me put everything else in the refrigerator. Get a paper towel and just wipe this down. Just got some extra spice that got onto the stove. Wipe this down. But yep, so this will be the first time that I am making this recipe. I've seen it before, but I never took the time to get the necessary ingredients. Some of it I already had on hand. Scrub down. Get that scrub down. I don't like to have a whole big mess to clean up once I'm done cooking. All right. That looks like it's going to need more water. Hold up. Get some more water in there. See, when you eyeball things, that can tend to happen. So I don't want it to burn. Put a little more water in there. Because I want it to, as it's evaporating and absorbing, and the lentils are absorbing the water and they're expanding and getting bigger, I don't want it to cook too fast and burn. So I just had to add a little more water. That's about half a cup of lentils in there. All right, so let's move on to our spice mix. And give me a moment, I'm gonna wash this food processor out again, so we can get it ready for the spice mix. I'm going to dry this off. I'm going to just put the spice mix in a bowl. Let me dry this off, because I don't want the oats to be soggy, but we want everything to be dry. Wipe this off and do that carefully. Got the blades there. Okay. Let me tap this excess water out. Just gonna dry this up. Okay, so we're good. Put that back on. There we go. Now it calls for half a cup of rolled oats. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Again, I'm just eyeballing it. Got half a cup of there. And I'm just going to season it. Some paprika. Some thyme. Salt, some pepper, and there is a difference from cracked corn. You can taste the difference in the flavor versus just the ground pepper. So I take the extra time to crack the pepper. Got some garlic powder. You're always going to need garlic powder, onion powder. Whenever you're making most dishes, those are the two go-tos. So that's it. We're gonna blend this up. We want to get it into a fine powder, because this is going to act as our base when we add it to our lentils, and we're going to make our patties. I think I needed to add nutritional yeast. I just remembered. Don't forget the nutritional yeast. Now we're good. Put that in the sink. So this is the consistency you want it. You want it in like a thin, everything chopped up and grind it together. And we're just going to go ahead and put that in the bowl here. Like that. Okay, so we're gonna make the Smashburger taco sauce, and this is gonna be similar to like the Big Mac sauce. So we're gonna add some vegan mayo. It calls for 1/3 cup of vegan mayo. some sweet relish. Again, I'm just kind of eyeballing this. Ketchup. Mustard. And it calls for like fresh squeezed lemon, but I didn't have that, so we're using lemon juice. I'll give this a spin here. Look at that. Let me taste. A little more ketchup. A little more sweet relish. And there we have it. Looks amazing. Woo! It tastes so good. Okay, our lentils are pretty much done. Just give it a taste. I can eat lentils all day. I'm a lentil girl. I love lentils. They're not only delicious, but they're so nutritious for you. So our lentils are done. I tasted it. It needed a little more salt. So I added some salt. We got the garlic, minced garlic in there. Tastes so amazing. So I'm gonna add it to the bowl. And you probably should let this cook down, cool off. But I'm just gonna add it to the bowl. Let me see how much I wanna add, because I wanna save some lentils for later. So we got our lentils. We're gonna add our oats. I think that's actually half a cup. I think I made too much. And for our binder, add some ketchup. I don't think I have one of those smash thingies, but that's okay. Just gonna smash everything together. We got our tortillas. Got a plate here I'm gonna use. Got our tortillas. Got 2 Smashburgers. We're gonna do 2 at a time. Get our sauce back out here. We want our cheese. And we got our lettuce. These are gonna be our toppings. Clean up the mess I made. All right. So while the cast iron skillet is warming up, I'm just gonna take some of our mixture. I'm gonna form like a ball like that. Then we're just gonna put it on our tortilla. I'm gonna roll the other one back up because we are gonna smash it down, so I don't need to smash it down anymore. And add a little bit more lentils to this. And see, that's how we're gonna set it up. Let me wash my hands. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we're just waiting for that cast iron skillet to get hot. Okay, we back. So I forgot to add to the lentil, our lentil mixture, the sauteed peppers, mushrooms, and onion. So I had to add that back in there, and now we're good to go. So we're about to we're gonna do one at a time. About to make our first. Let me use my elbow. Scoot that over. I'm gonna turn this face down. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Let's see. I wanna make sure I have enough. Alright, the stove is nice and hot. Make sure you wash off the cast iron push top. Let's do it. We're gonna take this, put it face down, and we're just gonna let that sit for a second. Cook down. Gonna press it down just a little bit. I want that smash effect. Wow, look at that. Some of that oil. Look at that. Looking good. You want to get the cheese melted. We're gonna do a little steam to get this cheese melted. So put a little bit of steam. Get this steam going. It looks so amazing. So we are going to give a taste test to our smash. Let me see if I can get a better light. There we go. Our smash lentil taco. Here we go. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my goodness. It is so good. That sauce, it tastes like Big Mac sauce. Oh my goodness, all the flavors together are so good. It's so good.